There's currently a lot going on in the energy industry. We're hearing about the rising oil and gas prices, or the rising oil that, of course, leads to those bad gas prices.
That's right. And last week, we had a huge power outage in East Honolulu alone. Now, 13,000 customers were affected, but there are options. And John went down to Revolution for some answers.
Eric Carlson at Revolution, he's going to talk to us about those issues and more. Your thoughts about all the stuff that was happening within the last couple of weeks.
Yeah, we had 13,000 HECO customers without power. And I think the official word from HECO was that a piece of equipment on a pole somewhere in the coal house caused it all. And so, yeah, this is just another reminder of all the external outside factors that can interrupt your daily way of life. Extreme weather events to global political events that we're seeing can also affect not only what happens in your home, but the cost to power your home.
With that being said, what are you telling your customers to do?
Well, you know, for the past 13 years, we've been encouraging people to go solar, produce energy at the source. For the past 6 years, now that the battery technology has allowed us to do so, we're encouraging people to not only produce the power at the site, but store it as the site as well, essentially eliminating all of those external factors. So that's what we're telling our existing customers that have solar to add a storage system. And then for the general public, you know, our messaging is, yeah, solar plus storage at the source. It's proven itself, and everyone should take advantage of this opportunity.
We know that it's a big investment. It is an investment, but there are ways to recoup your money. Can you give us kind of a rundown on some of those ways?
Yeah, so, you know, it is an investment. What you're doing is essentially you're paying up front for a lifetime worth of energy. So you get the savings on your electrical bill, you get the tax credits, and then there's these grid services programs that shorten your ROI on your investment, and there's been a couple of changes to those.
Can you briefly go through some of those changes?
Yeah, so it's a lot. If some of your viewers aren't familiar, they can go to our website. But 3 big changes that last week, or 2 weeks ago, I should say, the PUC just introduced to everybody is that on top of the savings you can get, for every 5 kilowatts of PV that you add to your system, you're going to get a $5 per every 5 kilowatts. So for example, if you added a 5 kilowatt system to your home, you would get $25 a month as a credit on your electric bill, or if your bill is low, you will get some form of that as a check back. And that's for the length of the program, which is 10 years. Wow. Secondly, the second update they did is that originally the battery bonus program was just for NEM customers. It now applies to all interconnection agreements. So anyone can add up to 5 kW as long as they keep their additional PV extension and their battery storage in a 2-to-1 ratio. This is a little high level. Yep. The third update is that no matter what tariff you're in, the amount of power that you're giving to the grid during these 6 to 8 o'clock time period, you're going to be receiving the full retail rate for that. So those are 3 huge improvements to this program that's already really popular. That is pretty high level stuff. So, you know, if they want the details, they have to call us or visit us online, and one of our smart home specialists will walk them through it all.
Yeah, I'm not going to pretend like I know all of what you just said, but it does make a lot more sense when you're saying it, and imagine that if a customer has questions, a conversation with one of you guys would definitely help.
Yeah, so, you know, they can call us, 748-8888, visit us online at revolution.com. I will say one more thing, that we talked about the battery bonus and the recent improvements that were made to that. We're expecting more improvements to the home battery rewards program as well, and that's the second grid service program that's offered to all Oahu residents. So both of these by design are to get more storage onto the grid. And at the beginning of this segment, we talked about how a homeowner has all these external factors that can affect them. Well, when we add all of these batteries together, we're doing that for the state, for the entire grid. So it's really a push for storage across the board, and that benefits individuals in their home, the state at large.
Perfect. We really appreciate your time.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, such good advice, great tips. And again, I mean, with everything happening, especially that we saw with the power outages and then now, of course, all the energy news, it's a good time to seriously consider going solar and making that switch.
That's right, yeah. John has Revolution at his own place, and he's such an advocate for them. He said that he saves so much money on switching over, so that got my excitement going.
And I love that it's great for the environment as well.
100%.
So very cool. Give them a call. We'll have a link to their website on our website at kh12.com.